weird. I think it trips it out. It's weird. I think it trips it out. Oh no, now it's... Why is it so low? It's weird. I think it trips it out. Oh no, now it's... Why is it so low? It's weird. I think it trips it out. Oh no, now it's... Why is it so low? It's weird. I think it trips it out. Oh no, now it's... Why is it so low? It's weird. I think 13,500. Oh no, now it's... Okay. Suppose we can try that. So low. It's weird. I think 13,500. Oh no, now it's... Okay. Okay. I said it a bit late though. Oh, it seems to be capturing my desktop audio again. Like I can hear myself talking. I don't know why. Oh, because I'm playing the stream. Oh no, it's muted. Oh no, but it's playing here, yeah. Now I won't be able to hear myself. Probably shouldn't be streaming all my like email details and stuff like that. Not that anyone's obviously watching. I'll obviously delete these videos. What do you want, dog? Come on. What is this, dog? This is getting ridiculous. No, Nia, I'm not going anywhere until this package comes. I'm sorry, but I'm not missing this RAM again. Really don't understand what is happening. That worked. Oh, right. I guess when it hits on the side, it's gonna break it. What the? Oh. What is even happening? I think these are backwards. Oh. Oh, okay, you can see it, I guess. That's kind of neat. Kind of neat streaming. I don't know. I just don't think I have anything interesting to stream. Oh, I'm really quiet. Interesting. I wonder if it's getting the right microphone. Audio. Oh, that's audio. Mic. It only gives one option. Huh. That's weird. I mean, I can max out the volume. Oh, okay. I just maxed it. Obviously, I don't know what I'm doing, really. I probably also should just, like, close my personal emails. Okay, well, it would have increased it by, like, 50% or something. I don't have a very good microphone. I just have, like, a... I should what? I just have a crappy microphone. Oh yeah, close person. I'm gonna delete all these videos. Probably, like, I'll for sure delete all these because I don't know what the hell I'm doing. To be honest, I was on Microsoft Teams and I couldn't get screen sharing to work. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna have to switch to Windows for this, and I'm like, no, I could just stream myself. But then after I realized the delay is gonna be too long, so people can't really, like, I couldn't really use it for, like, pair coding with somebody. I mean, you can, but it's like it's delayed, so it'd be kind of annoying. I'm surprised my laptop can handle streaming. I mean, if I played a video game, it would probably explode instantly. Yeah. Well, that's good. Yeah, I'm just trying to build this crappy ball game. The IRC overlay. I don't have an IRC overlay. I don't know how that works. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm trying to build this crappy ball game, and I don't understand. Like, I had it working on the other branch, and then I made these things here, these statements here, that are supposed to, like, it's supposed to create a stream of It's supposed to stream this list and then filter the list. But I have a feeling it's... I have a feeling it's only activating the first filter. And then I have this find first or filter here. Because it seems like it's only bouncing one side. So it's like... it's not getting past to this. Like this OR doesn't seem to be... I don't even know what OR returns. Like I would have thought that it would have returned... would have returned the stream. But then I notice here I have to call stream again, so it seems like maybe it returns like a list or something. But then I can't... oh, can I do if present? No. It won't let me do that. Expand lambda body to... I mean, that's obviously not helpful. So it seems like if I do if present, that looks a bit messy. Yeah, it is. The problem is Benoit was looking at it, and this if statement is basically it's if the bottom of the shape goes beneath the top of the rectangle, but then this part of the if statement, well, I could also abstract this if statement into a function and then call the function in the filter, and then the function could just return true or false, which filter needs a boolean. So I think it would be a lot less messy if I did that. But yes, it's incredibly messy. Public boolean check. I don't know. Well, definitely more readable. I don't know. Check vertical. I don't know anything about games. I don't know. Clip. I don't know. I feel like that's a thing. And then it needs to take a shape. And then it just needs to return can you return an if statement in Java? Return if, and then I could just copy this. Oh wait, true. No, I would just do return true, I guess, and then just use the if statement like that. I don't know why. Oh, what is this? Well, I am returning a boolean, but I thought maybe I could... I don't know why this is... like, presumably I could just do that, but then it's telling me there's a better way. Okay, sure. Oh! Right. Okay. Yes, that's a lot better. Okay, so then in theory I should just be able to do R and then delete all this and then just do check and then pass R. But then it's yelling at me because it's... Oh yeah, it just wants that. And then in theory, I should be able to do not this check vert clip. Oh man, it's not letting me do that. Method, I don't understand. What do you mean it's not expected here? I don't like the way... Oh, I was missing a parent. So then in theory, not check vert clip should just be the opposite. But then I don't even know if the opposite is helpful. Because I want the opposite... Yeah, IntelliJ's really good for like giving you hints. If you kind of know the language, it's like the hints aren't that helpful, but I don't know how to write Java particularly at all. So it kind of actually is like teaching me how to do it. Like it kind of teaches you like the idiomatic like way to do things. But I feel like... Yeah. I've never tried Haskell. It looks like a hassle. But yeah, Benoit was saying that he thought that I could just do the opposite, but I don't think I can, because... Yeah, no, the opposite's not going to work. I'm going to have to like take each one of these out. Because the opposite, like not this, is not the other side of the shape, because like it needs to be looking for the maximums. So unfortunately I think I would need to do like check top clip, which is really... I wish there was just a better way to do this, but I really can't think of one. What? What's this? What happened there? Okay. I don't know why the indentation is all scuffed. Oh, okay. It's just having a bad day or something. I don't understand what this indentation issue is. Like, what is this? Oh, I'm not even in the class? Wait, what am I in here? Public... Oh no, that's the method. Where the hell does this class even end? Yeah, way down there. This is really weird. I don't know, what if I just like check it up here? Okay, I don't know why that works. Anyway, same difference, I guess. And then... oh, where to go? Oh, it just made it... I just want to check bot clip. Check. Why am I doing it in Java? Because I'm in college, and they told me to do it in Java. I probably would not be if that were not the case. Yeah, I don't know. The teacher just said he didn't want to teach us Kotlin. So, yeah. It is what it is, I guess. Okay, so then I should be able to put in those methods. I wish that I could, and I need to get rid of this. Oops. It's telling me it's the same thing, probably, which obviously it is. Oh my god, did I lose the if statements? Oh, shucks. That's not good. I really don't want to rewrite them. I have the bottom ones right here. Luckily I had the wherewithal to make a branch, so I do have them on the other branch. Oh yeah, the IntelliJ like Vim mode it won't overwrite. Normally, like in NeoVim or something like that, if you like visually select something and then you put or whatever it's called, then it will it'll I mean, I think this part's the same. I think it's just the opposite. So if that's min, this should be y. If that's max, this should be min. And I think that's the only difference. Okay. Replace that stuff. Check left clip. Check right clip. R. Now, why is this a problem? Oh, right. Oh, I see. So with the method reference, you don't need to do the R arrow. It just knows that it needs to pass the R in. That's pretty handy. So anyway, obviously that looks a lot cleaner. It's not actually cleaner, because all I really did is just hide these if statements somewhere else. But anyway, this part's easier to read, so that's good. But I'm still not really sure. I guess I could use logs. The problem is, like if I log, yeah, that's true. The issue is the logs are like not readable. I wonder if there's some way I can... Yeah, it's really a lot of spamming. But I wonder if there's some way that I can... if I can tell it what tag I want. Like, package mine, I don't know, like tag or something. Oh yeah, tag clip, maybe. Okay. All log entries are hidden by the filter. Okay. So then in theory, well, I disabled them from the IDE because I think, so when you write a log in Java, so like for example, I could put log I clip checking right. Oh, what's your problem with this? Unreachable state. Oh, well, yeah. I guess it would help if it's above the return. Okay, and then, but I probably need to oh, you're laughing at the return thing. Checking left. Checking. I know that's top. I mean, this is not even really a useful log, but I'm just sort of testing to see if this will work. Checking left. Maybe I need to restart the app? Oh, but it's not checking because... Well, anyway, yeah. Process started, rectangle. Huh. Well, it doesn't make a lot of sense that none of these are getting called, so there must be something else going on here. Oh, I wonder if I just put clip or something. No. I mean, you can see it spamming. And you can see the tag is clip. I suppose I could just scroll through the logs and just pause them and see what it's saying. Checking top, checking left. Yeah, that's what I thought. It's only... Oh no, checking bottom, checking right. Okay, but just because it's checking right. But then I need to make sure that it's actually going into... how am I going to do that? Control space? That just turns it into an exception or something. I have no idea what control space does. Well, anyway, this is usable. But then the issue is... Oh, is... True. I'll switch to System Crafters Live. Or create a channel for your stream. Maybe if I keep streaming, I'll probably create a channel for my stream, yeah. Hi. Alright, so, yes. Okay, so then the problem that I have is, I mean, I could set the speed of the rectangles to whatever I want. Yeah. So the speed of the the speed of the vector. Um, the speed of the rectangles is set. This is none of this is even my code. It's stuff that I was supposed to like figure out from the teacher, and then this bouncing rectangle. This bouncing rectangle is the bouncing rectangle stuff is all my stuff. Shapes. Okay, so it's going to be a shapes. Um, shapes dot add all arrays is list recs. What the hell is that supposed to mean? Oh, this must be it. New rectangle. So apparently it's using dx. So probably I just divide that by 100 or something. I don't know why it won't. It's not happy about that. Cast. Oh. Can I make just do a 0 or something? No. Then I think it turns it into a double. Okay, sure. I'll cast it into a whatever. Well, wait a second. What am I even doing here? This makes no sense. This makes no sense. Because it's right friggin' above me right there. So I could just set this to... Well, I could just comment this out, and then instead of giving it a random speed, I could just give it a speed of like int delta x equals like 3 or something. Why? I think that should work. But the problem is even if I slow it down, the log is still going to go at the same speed. Because basically the way what's happening with the log is basically there's this onDraw method, and the onDraw method calls this invalidate method, and the invalidate method just calls the onDraw method. It clears the screen and then draws the screen again. So I could put in a thread sleep or something, I guess. Whatever. Thread dot sleep. Like 500 milliseconds maybe? Wait, what's... I don't even remember how to do thread sleep. Oh, thread sleep. Oh. Oh, it just wants a try catch. Okay, so then this should make it so that it only draws every half a second. In theory. Yes. Although that's maybe excessive. Well. Oh, it's also going to mean that it's only going to... So it totally locks the whole process. So that means the untouch events won't trigger. But I mean, I can still kind of make the balls. Okay, you can see that that one is going inside. which really shouldn't be allowed to happen. Because in theory... Oh. In theory... so... Yeah, what this is supposed to do is if the ball hits... Yeah, fix the collision detection. Well, and also learn how to do the streams. So, what I was saying to him is, I've got this. Okay, so I get all the shapes, and then I return a list of the rectangle shapes. Yeah. And then... Oh, wait a second. Shit. Maybe that's my problem. Maybe I want it to be not rectangles. Maybe that's the whole issue. Oh! Okay, yeah. Because this was returning a list of the rectangles, but I want to return... Okay, so this here, it just returns if it's a rectangle. This... I don't want instances of rectangle. I want everything but rectangles. And then... Yeah. But then if this isn't the rectangles, then all of this would be reversed. So then it would be like shape dot. But that screws up my player score. No, because I want the rectangles. I do want the rectangles. Because the shape I'm concerned about is the shape that's this instance of that object. Yes, okay. But the reason I have this to return if it's... So if this calls the shape and it's a rectangle, it just returns. Which there's probably a better way to do it. I don't know. And then otherwise, if it's rectangles, okay, it goes through all the shapes and gets the rectangles. Because there's two rectangles. So it there's balls and there should be squares. There's balls and there should be squares. Okay, so now I'm completely turned around. Okay, so then it's a list of rectangles. That's for sure, because it's an instance of rectangle. Collect list. Okay. Then we're taking all the rectangles and we're comparing their x and y values to the current shape. So if the current shape is below the top of the rectangle and it's lined up with the rectangle, which is the rest of this stuff. I don't know if I need this last one, because we already know it's lined up. I think I could just return that. I'm gonna copy this and paste it and comment it out and just get rid of this last one. I might not actually even need that, because obviously it's obviously already lined up with the whoops. Oh. It's already... Oh my gosh. I really need to stop. IntelliJ has autosave, but I'm so used to endlessly saving in Vim that I just do it anyway. And it screws me up. Oh my god, I did this again. Okay. I just don't want to lose these if statements because it's such a pain in the ass to write them. Oh my god, oh yeah, I just copied it, right? Okay. Now, it should still work, in theory. Yeah. Okay. Okay, it's too slow now. This is ridiculous. I think even like 100 would be fine, honestly. Just to slow it down a little bit. Okay, yeah, that's a little bit more manageable. Well, the log is essentially back to the way it was. Okay, so it hits, it bounces. Okay, that's good. Bounce. Okay, that looks promising. Okay, that's less promising. It just disappeared. Oh, that one's getting dragged in. Oh boy, things are collapsing here. Okay, I gotta get rid of this thread sleep, because... actually, just in case I need it later, I'm just gonna comment it out. Actually, there's one right up there anyway, so... I'm just gonna restart it. Yeah, they don't know where to bounce. That is for sure. So... Oh! Can you just remove all but 2 shapes first so the logs aren't clogged? The logs... It's because it's logging the on draw. Basically it does this on draw method, and every single time it does the on draw method, it invalidates the screen and then just calls itself. So it's an infinite loop that happens so fast that even if I got rid of the other shapes, it's also weird that it's checking, because there's... Oh, with the thread.sleep. So it seems to me like... Okay, so what's happening is it's getting dragged inside. So I know how to fix that. That's easy to fix. So that is because vertical bounce, this is backwards. So that should fix that. Yeah, for some reason, every time the on draw event... I'm sure there's a way to turn it off, but I don't know what it is. Okay, so now then it's bouncing in reverse. So it's adjusting its speed. Oh, that was a good bounce. Well, they're just... It's spamming this on draw thing. Like you can see, on draw, on draw, on draw. Yeah. Well, that's what I was trying to figure out. Why are those even getting called? Oh, it's getting called because every shape checks to see... It's going to check every time, because it has to check if it's connecting. So it just... That's what I said initially. I was like, I don't even know if these logs are useful, and I think they aren't, because they automatically check every time. So they're just a complete... It's not useful at all. I find... Because I was doing this n curses thing. I don't know, Trevor was doing an n curses thing recently, or Trev. I assume his name's Trevor, was doing an ncurses thing, and it's so hard to bug this kind of stuff or debug, because it just, like, you need to interact with it, and it's like it's frozen because you're in the debugger, and I could only imagine trying to do this if you're trying to write like an actual video game. Okay, so I didn't restart it, I don't think. I actually had it working like in the other Git branch, which I guess I could just switch. Git. I think I just have to click that. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah, it worked. Okay, so now in theory, it should all be working. Well, it doesn't work perfectly. Uh-oh. Oh, it didn't switch branches. Or like it didn't revert. Or something. Branches. Main? No. Oh my god. Oh, I made the new branch, but it didn't do the checkout. It just created it. Yeah, the shapes are quite. So I made the branch and I never even changed it. I was making changes to the main branch the whole time. But that's okay, because I haven't pushed the changes, so theoretically they're still on GitHub. And I could revert. But the theory was it would be an easy switch, but apparently I screwed that up. Darn it. I'm not very good at I'm not very good at IntelliJ, so I just make a lot of stupid mistakes because I don't know how to work the goddamn program. No, I haven't committed anything. So like I could just copy the file and into just like a random thing, and then just because I didn't touch really this is the only class I've touched, so and then I could just revert, and then anyway. Well, I don't understand. Because if I didn't make changes to the other branch, then the other branch should be the old stuff. But it doesn't seem to be, so I don't know. It's somehow managed to... Oh, I don't know. I don't know. It seems to have written the changes to both branch. I don't know. We'll figure that out. Or I just don't know how to use IntelliJ and I'm doing something really stupid. If you didn't commit, then you could just check out the branch and it will move the changes over still. Yeah. Commit changes first to the other branch and then check out main again. True. Commit. I don't think I need to push it. I could just commit. And then it tells me I have a code analysis or something. Ignore it. Okay. So now in theory... Wait. In theory, now I should be able to switch to main. Check out... Oh! Here's all the old stuff. Don't ask me what that doesn't make any sense, but it's here now. Yeah, new tool. I'm getting pretty handy on it, but I got a long way to go before I feel comfortable fully. Especially with the Git interface. I'm so used to Magit. The old stuff works. More or less. Like, it's not, I don't think I'm going to be selling it for $1 million or anything, but it kind of works. This is what I handed in for the project. But then I showed it to Benoit, and he's like, "Oh yeah, you should do. Oh, it's this, that, and the other thing." So anyway, you can see it kind of works. It's a bit buggy, but it's actually not that bad. So basically, the idea is the theory of the game. Yeah, I mean, it's not perfect. It's the game for the future. The theory is like the red one is supposed to be the one you want it to hit, and then like your score goes up. That kind of glitched. But you can see it's working a lot better than the other one. Publish it on Steam. I don't know. Probably not. Maybe I will. I mean, it's an Android app. I could publish it to the Android store and make $1 million. I could charge $8 for it, and then if 1 billion people buy it, I'll have $8 billion. But I mean, the problem is yeah, I could tweak this and make it a little bit better, but it's just like, look at this. Yeah, true. Live service. What's it called? Where games are. Yeah, live service games. Oh, I'm gonna add an orange ball. I promise next month, and then I just do it in 6 months. Yeah, so it's like loop over all the shapes. If this isn't a rectangle. Oh, if it isn't this instance of rectangle, if it's an instance of rectangle, but not this one, then you compare here. Then you check if the rectangle or the shape is going faster. If the rectangle's going faster, then it basically takes on the rectangle's speed. It probably should just take on the rectangles like X and not the rectangles. I wonder how that works. If I remove those, and then it just takes the Y. It just takes the Y. So half of my issue was trying to get it to not be spaghetti code. But then I just dug myself an even deeper hole. But then you can fix the clipping in theory by doing you could fix the clipping in theory by doing x equals I dot max x. Wait. So this would be min y is less than max y of the rectangle. So this is hitting. Oh, well, that doesn't make any sense. Okay, so this should obviously be. Should be y then. should all be X. I mean, in theory, this wouldn't actually be that bad if I just refactored some of it and, like, if all I did was just that thing where I got the list of rectangles, and then I could eliminate these two. Or no, I could eliminate these two if statements, and then I could refactor these out into functions. It wouldn't be that bad. Wait, what was I just doing? Wait, what? Yeah, that's right. That should be right. X. Oh. This should be X. And this should be X, I think. I feel like that's what I just changed. I don't know. But in theory, I could do y equals I dot max y plus radius something like that. And then down here it would be like min y. Oh no, it needs to match. That should be min. And that should be max. And then oh. Why the hell is it shooting them through? I don't understand. Why is the... It seems like when it hits the bottom, it seems to work. Maybe that's the problem. I definitely don't need these. I wonder if these if statements are just broken and they're not even working. Oh my god, that made it a lot worse. Well, because what I was trying to do is so that it doesn't clip through. If it tries to draw inside, then it automatically moves its position to just outside. But for some reason I'm getting it backwards or something. I don't know. That's what this, because y equals I min, which is... No, it needs to match that, for sure. It's the only thing that makes any damn sense. It needs to match whatever... It needs to set the ball... It needs to set the ball to wherever the... like if it hits... It's like every time I touch it, it just gets worse. Wow, that's really... Yeah, seriously. So the way I was trying to do it is, yeah, I invert the magnitude. So if... But the way... At first I just inverted the magnitude, but I found that that didn't really work. Because if the ball is moving slower than the rectangle, then it just didn't work really. It just would get like kind of stuck, and it just didn't really work. Because then the rectangle is catching up to the ball more than the ball is really hitting the rectangle. So if the rectangle hits the ball, then it should push the ball in the direction the rectangle is moving. So that's why this isn't inverting the speed, the y speed. It's taking the y speed of the rectangle and increasing it by 10%. So it's like the rectangle hits and then it gives a little bounce. But then if the ball is moving slower than or faster than the rectangle, then it just inverts, because then it's like the ball is bouncing off the rectangle. That's kind of the theory anyway. But then for some reason, what this line is supposed to be so that the ball doesn't clip through, where if it tries to draw itself inside the rectangle, then it should set... Because if the top of the shape is above the bottom of the rectangle, then the top of the rectangle... Oh dear Lord above. Maybe this is just confusing me. Maybe I should just do radius squared or radius times radius or something. Maybe that's better. Wait. That doesn't help me at all. No, it needs to be I dot x or I dot y plus radius times 2. Yes. Let's try this. Except one of them should be negative. But I don't know which one. If the top of the ball hits the bottom of the rectangle, move down. Okay, yeah, that should work. That just seems backwards, I hope. Curious if you could just have the collision check basically checking for overlapping shapes, and then if true do the vector math to resolve the new magnitudes. Probably. The vector math being... Okay, that's kind of working. No, it's not. The vector math. So the problem is I don't think I know how to do that kind of math. Because it's like you have to take the delta x and the delta y of the rectangle and the delta x and the delta y of the shape, and then I couldn't even begin to guess what the formula would be. I have no idea. It's going to be like... The problem is that the rectangle doesn't really have like... I mean, it's not a problem, I guess. There's clearly some formula for that, but I just don't know what it is. But it probably would be the correct way to do it. I have no idea. Right, but this is like... Yeah. This is obviously the right way to do it, but I don't know that I want to spend a day reading about this. Because I feel like it's complicated enough that I would actually need to like fully understand the math. Which I don't. So. Oh yeah. It's like, where's my wife? She went out for dinner. Oh my god. This is ridiculous. So, I ordered this RAM on the 11th. It got delayed 3 times, and today I just got a message saying it was delayed due to a safety concern. Probably because my dog is sitting outside. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I don't know. This is just such a mess. Is my dog big? Yeah, she's pretty big. She's 2 feet tall or something. I don't really know. 3 feet. Yeah, it just feels like an unfixable mess at this point. Your local changes, I don't know, we'll just force it and delete them or something. Yeah. True. Just if anything's overlapping, just make that not happen right from the get-go. And then I don't need to worry about it later. Well, I mean, that's essentially what this does. It checks for shapes that overlap. So this is, yeah, get the rectangles, except for the rectangle that's the current instance. Check top clip. Check if it's clipping through. Check if it's clipping the bottom. But then what I could maybe do is just in this function, instead of just returning the Boolean thing, I could check, and if it's clipped, fix it, and then return the Boolean. Instead of doing it later. Maybe that's what I should do. So, yeah, so I just basically turn this into an if. Put it in here, get rid of that. Return false. And then x dot, no, yeah. No, just x. So this is top clip. So we're concerned with y. If it's the top, then we want to increase the y. Oh, y plus equals, no, y equals r dot max plus radius. That should work. I don't know why it wouldn't. I don't get why you'd fix it though. Just always checks if the next position of a shape will be a collision. No. Yeah, the problem is, so if the balls are moving fast, then that works. Because the ball will move out of the shape before the next draw. But if the ball is moving slow enough that it won't move out of the rectangle before the next draw, then that breaks it. So if you do the check, then its location definitely is outside of the rectangle. So it's inside the rectangle, then we say, no, you're not allowed to do that. You move it outside of the rectangle, and then you adjust the vector. That's my theory anyways, but I could be wrong. But for some reason, when I try to actually employ that theory, it just breaks it and makes it worse. So I don't know. Perhaps I'm just completely wrong and this is a terrible way. That's super possible. Oh god, I need this. Stupid parents. Oops. So this is the bottom clip. Y equals. Because there just really should never be any case where the coordinate is ever under any circumstances inside the rectangle. That just shouldn't be allowed to happen. Okay. So y equals r dot. So this is the top of the shape is, oh, less than. This should be greater than. If the top of the shape is greater than the bottom, that's probably one problem, is that friggin' comparison thing was backwards. Because if the top of the shape is greater than the bottom of the rectangle, then the shape's y value changes to the bottom of the shape the bottom. Oh yeah, I'm sure it's riveting. Thanks for watching. Y, the bottom of the y needs to be, oh, I like how it's so smart that I put x and IntelliJ is just like, no, this is a y, there's no way you mean x. And it's right, I don't. So it's the bottom of, oh no, the bottom of the y plus the size of the circle, which then puts it outside of the rectangle, and then we return false. Oops. Here we need to return true. And then return true. And then we need a semicolon, because it's not JavaScript. Okay. I think this was just wrong, this comparison operator. And I mean, it was right if I'd had r.min. Anyway, I'm pretty sure it was just wrong. So if, and then we could just do this, and then, jeez, that. Oops, I just closed that window. Oh, why is this not return true? And x equals, oh, for the love of all that is holy. This should be x. No wonder it was so broken. And these should be y's. X, and this should be a y. Okay, I think I need to actually reason through this. If the left side of the shape is greater than the right side of the rectangle, and the y value is less than the rectangle's max and more than the rectangle's min, okay, that's correct. Then we need, I think it's correct. Then we need to move the rectangle dot min, I think. Dot min radius So this is the minimum. So this is the left side of the shape is greater than the right side of that shape. Then I need to move to the right side of the rectangle plus the radius. Jesus Christ, this is complicated. Okay. I think the key is to just avoid if statements in all of your programming. Sometimes you just probably can't. Okay, if the right clip. Oh, this is left clip. Okay, I shouldn't get tripped up on those names too much just yet. If the max x, if the right side of the shape passes the left side of the rectangle and it's lined up, then move the rectangle, move the x value of the shape to the min x plus radius. Oh Jesus, I hope that wasn't all just a waste of time. Okay. Okay. I think it's... Oh. That was hopeful for a moment. And then the hope quickly faded. Well, you can see that they're, at least on the two sides, that, well... Wow, that was really... It definitely doesn't want to clip on the bottom. So that's good, that's a start. And it doesn't seem like it wants to clip on the right. So it's maybe half correct. But it seems like the top is a problem and the left is a problem. Oh my God. They're not now. It's like sucking it under or something. So it must be detecting... It's detecting that it's going to clip through the top and then it's putting it to the bottom for some reason. And then it's obviously pushing it in the wrong direction. Well, I don't know about obviously. Which to me suggests... I can remove that. Oh. Oh, why is this? Holy crap. Oh, you can hear the keyboard. It's it's just a Keychron K2, kind of a not an expensive keyboard. But my friend gave me some linear switches that he had that are pretty good. Yeah, they're linear. They have no click, and they're linear, so there's no tactile. It's just full linear, no click. I kind of like it. When I first got a mechanical keyboard, I assumed, oh yeah, I want the click and I want all this kind of stuff, but then actually, no, I don't. Okay, so why is that negative? This should be negative. That should be negative. That should not be. Okay, later. I'll see you later. I'm probably going to stop soon anyway, because I got other stuff I need to do. Yeah, if anyone's watching, I should probably head out actually too. I don't know, it's kind of fun. Maybe I'll do it another time, and hopefully I'll maybe try and do something that's not as painful. Because this is painful for me, so I can only imagine it's painful to watch.